Hi Collective, it is Ina. I am back with another reading for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well and I hope things are going good for you. To my new subscribers, I just want to say thank you welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your support, for your likes, your shares, your subs. I really do appreciate it. And to my day ones, you guys already know it's only love that I have for you guys. I've been a little bit under the weather. I have like some in congestion, I think you call it. So I have stuff rattling around in here. So if I'm making noises and sounding funny, please forgive me. And I forgot my water and I don't have enough time to even stop and get it. But I already went ahead and pulled a few oracle cards for you guys. So you guys could be like really busy at this time in your life. You know what I mean? Or you could just be like pressed for time, or you're like fitting a lot of stuff into your schedule. I already pulled some oracle cards to get a idea of what the message is the spirit has for you guys today. So really what I'm picking up for you guys, okay, let's just go over the cards that's on the table. Okay, we have the number 26, boundaries. Okay, you have transparency here. You have financial stability in reverse. You guys have change here. You have romantic feelings. You have heartbroken, shattered in reverse. And then you have faded meeting, important connection. I feel like there is someone here with boundaries. Now, at the bottom of your tarot deck, you guys, okay, we have the King of Wands here and the King of Pentacles here. For some of you guys, it is two masculine energies, and take what resonates, like you'll know what's for you. For some of you guys, you have two masculine energies, like two masculines in your energy, okay? One could be an earth sign, one could be a fire sign, if this is like actually not their sun sign, or it could be like their moon sign, or this could just be the energy that these people are in when it comes to you. So you have someone here with the King of Wands, someone here who's very passionate about you. All right. This is someone who gets fired up about you. They get in, I feel like this is someone who gets in their feelings about you here. But then I feel like with this King of Pentacles energy, you guys also have a masculine energy, someone in your energy who is like reliable, stable, consistent. This is someone who could maybe be interested in long-term commitment with you. Now, for others of you, this King of Wands and this King of Pentacles is one king. This is like how one person feels about you in different ways. They're very passionate about you. They get in their feelings about you. They're fired up about you. They want to be in a relationship with you. They're serious about being around for the long term. I feel like you guys are about to reach like a new level of openness with one another. Now, we also have at the bottom of the oracle, one of the oracle decks that I used, social media, keeping tabs. For some of you, either one of these people are keeping tabs on you online, or both of them are. But for those of you where this is resonating as one person, this person is definitely keeping tabs on you. They're watching your social media. That's what I'm getting. They're watching your social media. And for some of you guys, this person spends a lot of time staring at their phone, like things that you sent them, or they're just looking at your social media like that. I'm telling you. And for some of you guys, this person who's watching your social media like this is someone who is like a player type of energy, or just a person who's not really serious about you. That may not be for everyone, but that kind of is what I'm picking up, because under this keeping tabs card is the player card. So some of you guys could have, and underneath that it says unresolved situation, unfinished business. Yeah. So, and then we have healing and releasing. So I feel like there's someone here. Oh, we have spying, you guys. Okay, so there is somebody here that's spying on you, watching your social media. They feel like the two of you have unfinished business. This is someone who's been keeping an eye on you. It could probably be like this King of Wands person who's very passionate about you, gets in their feelings about you. For those of you where it resonates that you have two masculines in your energy. But there's another person here who I feel like may be this more so like this King of Pentacles type of masculine that you have in your energy. This is someone who wants like a long-term commitment with you. I feel like you're about to reach like a new Like with the boundaries card here, I feel like there could be something about that you're protecting when it comes to your finances, with that being in reverse. Some of you guys could be, I don't know, it's something here that's going on with your finances. Now, with this card being in reverse, it says financial challenges may be arising, or you are feeling uncertain about your economic stability. Caution and planning is needed. And then that's clarified by the boundaries card. And then we have heartbroken, shattered in reverse. So I feel like there could be some sort of something happening with your finances, but in a positive way. I feel like you guys could be being very strict with your money right now, or you could be concerned about your money. You have some sort of concern when it comes to your money. I'm not sure what this has to do with these masculines that are in your energy, but that's what I'm getting. I also get that you have like with romantic feelings and fated meeting here. I feel like there is like a connection that you're meant to be in with someone, and I feel like you're gonna have a conversation with this person. With the transparency card here, it says open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationships. Transparency strengthens your connections and prevents misunderstanding. So I feel like you're about to have like a clear conversation with someone about boundaries. And I feel like it could be, okay, so this is going to be a romantic interest for you guys. And this could be like a conversation about money for some reason. I feel like someone wants to talk to you and they want to have like an open communication or an open dialogue with you about money. It could be like a King of Pentacles, or this person could be someone that's very passionate for you, but they're coming up as a King of Pentacles because this is someone who wants to talk about money with you. So for all of you, you're in a different place. Maybe for some of you, this is someone you're in a relationship with, but I feel like for someone very specific here, I don't know, like this could be someone you're already in a relationship with, or this may not, for some of you, you may not even be in a relationship with this person yet, because we have romantic feelings here and change, right? So the change card says major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal development. Embrace the new direction. So I feel like for some of you guys, there's some sort of huge change that's coming in. As far as is concerned about like a romantic relationship. For some of you guys, you're already in this relationship. For others of you, this is someone that you're not in a relationship with, but it may be going that direction. And there's going to be some sort of discussion here when it comes to money, because there's some sort of boundaries up in regards to money. There's concerns about money here, right? But with the shattered in reverse, I feel like whatever conversation this is not a bad thing. It does have to do with someone who has romantic feelings about you and they want to talk to you about money. So let's go ahead. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what's going on here. All right. The deck cut on the 4 of Wands. All right, so this is definitely, I feel like someone who could want a partnership with you. This could be someone, like I said, you're already in partnership with you. Some of you guys already live with this person. For others of you, it's like this person wants to maybe talk to you about this sort of stuff. Living with someone, they want to talk to you about your finances. I feel like, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So the first 2 cards out, okay, we have the Page of Air upright, but then we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And it's clarifying the financial stability card in reverse. Someone here has questions about your money. I feel like we have the 6 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse at the bottom of the deck here. I got a bunch of cards everywhere. The star was turned the wrong way here too. Do I have the deck upside down? I have the deck upside down again. I've been doing that a lot lately, you guys. But we have the Empress. Some of these cards are like mixed in together, you guys. All right, so there could be someone here who wants to, excuse me, talk to you about your financial situation. There's someone here with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This could be a person who has concern about, like, if you're interested in maybe taking from them financially. I'm just fixing the cards in my deck, you guys. And that's another thing. I feel like this is what this conversation is going to be about. With the Ace of Cups, it's going to be a conversation about love, and it's going to be a conversation about money. There could be like a person here who's concerned, like they want to talk about money. This is someone who doesn't want to be taken from, or maybe taken advantage of. It's what I want to say. But I don't feel like it's a bad thing. But it is a romantic partner here who wants to talk to you about money. Like I said, for some of you guys, you're already in a relationship with this person. For others of you, you're not in a relationship with this person yet. And this person wants to have a talk with you about money. Now, I feel like for those of you where you're not in a relationship with this person, they could maybe want to have a talk with you about money, because this is someone who may want to, like, with the boundaries card here, I feel like this is someone who may want to take your connection to the next level in some sort of way. But whatever next level this is, it is concerning finances. You know what I mean? For those of you where you're already in a relationship, this person could maybe want to talk about money in regards to like the house, or maybe like budgeting or something like this. Or I don't know, you guys. Let me pull more. But this deck is all mixed in. Oh my God. Give me 1 second, you guys. Just turn that over. This is crazy. All right, tell us more, Holy Spirit. I don't know what this is. All I know is it has to do with love and money. Someone you're in a relationship with, or someone who wants to be in a relationship with you, wants to talk to you about money. While you have this situation going on with whomever this person is, you know, you also have someone here in the background who's watching and stalking your social media. So if you're in a relationship, you got somebody here from your past who's watching and stalking your social media, even though you're in a relationship. You have someone here who still wants to be with you. We have the Seven of Wands with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Two of Cups. Okay, Nine of Wands at the bottom. I feel like for those of you, I don't know how this is resonating, because I feel like some of you are in a relationship and some of you are not. So take the messages how they resonate. But I do feel like there is someone here who wants to talk to you, who has been taken advantage of before, monetarily, in a relationship. I'm saying this because we have the Nine of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Cups just came out. The Two of Cups is representing the environment, and the Two of Cups is also clarifying the transparency card. So I feel like there is someone here who wants to be very clear with you when it comes to like past relationships and things that they've experienced when it comes to money. That's what I want to talk about. But also this person wants to talk to you about the fact that, you know, with the fated meeting, important connection card here, this is someone who feels like you're a soulmate, because, you know, this is clarifying the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate card. But for some of you guys, you're in a relationship, but you guys are really close. You have a really strong foundation. For others of you, you aren't in a relationship with this person yet, but you guys are building a strong foundation towards that. This person wants to be like very open with you and very transparent with you about past experiences that they've had when it comes to relationships and money. That's what I'm getting. We have the Fool card here. So this could be someone who feels like they have been taken advantage of before. In the past, we have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck, that they've been taken advantage of before in the past, and they don't want this to happen again. For some of you, if you're already in a relationship, I'm not really sure why you're having this conversation. Seems like you would have had this conversation sooner. So just take it how it resonates. But I do get that there are quite a few of you here who are in relationships, but there's like a money talk that needs to happen. And someone is concerned, you know, and they really want to be open and about money. They want to talk about money. They may want to talk about, I don't know, how much money they have, how much money you have, excuse me, how much money you guys have together for a house, or how much money you're contributing to your household. And then like someone wants, like if you're in a relationship, it feels like the person you're in a relationship, you guys have someone spying on you spiritually too. I feel like I still get that energy. There's someone here like pulling cards on you, or getting readings on you online, or they're paying for readings on you, or something like this. Okay, can maybe be this past person who I feel is watching you, all right, watching your social media very closely. But with the 9 of Wands coming out, clarifying this heartbreak, shattered, I feel like someone could have gone through a situation in the past where they could have learned a really tough lesson around finances. So whoever this is, this could be you, or this could be the person, the masculine that you're in a relationship with, because I'm picking up very strongly on a masculine who wants to talk about money. But I can't tell if it's the masculine who's been hurt in past relationships when it comes to money, or if it's you, collective. But there's like this big talk that needs to happen. So like I started to say, if you're in a relationship, it's like discussing budgeting for your household, or something that have to do about the house, like how much money is going to go towards the house. Or if you're trying to buy a house, how much money are you guys going to save towards that? And then also someone wanting to talk about like disposable income, like the income that's left over after all the bills are paid. If you're like in a newer connection with this person, somebody here has a story about money, but it wasn't a good one. And it's something that could have taken you out, but with the shattered in reverse and the 9 of Wands, I feel like the situation didn't take you out, but it did cause you to be like very guarded with the boundaries card here. It caused you to be very guarded, or very selective, or particular about your finances, or what you share about your finances, or how you share your money. For someone here, you could have possibly had money stolen from you at one point, or you could have, or someone here feels like people could have been taking from them, you know, but unnecessarily, like maybe asking for money but lying about why you needed it. You know, it's like a person tells you they need money for one thing and you give it to them. And like, for instance, like let's say you're dealing with a masculine here who has like some sort of trauma around money from a past relationship. It's like this person could have been in a relationship with someone who's like, well, can you give me money to pay my rent? And then this person takes the money that they give them to pay rent, and they go and they buy a designer pair of shoes, or they just take it to the mall and go shopping, or they do anything with it but what they said they were going to do. It's like someone here has a wound around money. And if it's not this masculine, I'm picking up that you have some sort of wounding around money, but it's connected to like a past relationship. Either way it goes, whether it's you with the issue around money, or it's this person, this masculine wants to talk about money. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Tell us more about this energy for the collective. I also get that this is someone who feels like they were meant to meet you, but they also they feel like they were fated to meet you, but they're also fearful that like maybe it won't work out, or possibly they could be wrong. You know, like what if they're wrong? That's also what I'm getting. I feel like someone, excuse me, wants to have a huge conversation with you. It's mainly about finances, but it has to do with relationships too, like relationships and finances. We had the King of Cups and the Sun card to come out in reverse, and that's clarifying romantic feelings. And we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, you guys take the energy where it belongs, because who I'm calling the masculine could really be you, and who I'm calling the feminine energy, the collective, could be your person. Just put everything where it goes. Put the gender where it goes. You guys already know. But I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, there is someone who wants long-term commitment from you. But with the Sun card being here in reverse, I know typically a lot of people may not read the Sun card reversed, but what I'm feeling like for where these cards came out in my spread, and it's clarifying the romantic feelings card, this person who wants to talk to you about finances could be now, if you're in a relationship with this person, you're going to have to, maybe these messages resonate for you, maybe they don't, okay? But this for sure seems like it makes more sense for someone if you're not in a connection. But it could apply to a relationship. It just depends on the type of relationship and what you guys have going on. But this could be someone who's hiding something about themselves romantically, okay? Or this could be someone who may feel like you could be doing that. Someone could be like hiding something about themselves that may not be like a positive attribute, right? With the King of Cups in reverse, let me get one more to clarify. Because with the King of Cups in reverse, that could be like a terrible person. Like, you know, like this could be like a person who commits like actual crimes against people, or, you know, just like the type of person you really don't want to be around. But I don't feel like it's anything like that. I feel like this could be a person who may be hiding the fact that they could be like clingy. We have the Six of Swords here. Or maybe they're not hiding the fact that they're like this. It could be another person here who is like this, clingy. There could be someone here who's clingy, abusive. Okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe this is this person here who's watching your social media. This could have been someone you used to have romantic feelings for. Maybe you're hiding this. Maybe you're hiding a past person that you're like not on good terms with the Six of Swords in reverse. Maybe it's this person who's watching you. Okay? All right, so you could literally have someone who's watching you right now who could be like emotionally unwell, or just like erratic in their emotions. This could really be like an abusive person, I guess, for some of you. And this could be the person that's watching your social media that you're not in contact with. I don't think it's this person who wants to have a conversation with you about your finances, but there could be some of you who could have an issue when it comes to finances that could be connected to this person who's coming out as like someone who's very unhappy, abusive emotionally. But we got romantic feelings here, so this is definitely like a romantic interest, or someone who has an interest in you romantically, or had. I feel like this could be like a past person for some of you guys that maybe you don't talk about this or something like that. But I feel like there's someone here who wants to talk about this past person. Maybe they want to know about this. With this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, it is clarifying financial stability in reverse, but maybe this Ten of Pentacles in reverse could also be talking about like a past relationship between you and another person. There could be someone who has a lot of questions about money, you in a past relationship. That's what I'm getting. All right, tell us more, Holy Spirit. You could be a person with the Seven of Wands and the Change card being here. You could be someone who may be a little bit like you're guarded about. There's some sort of change you're not open to. I feel like for some of you guys, there's someone who wants to be in a relationship with you, but it's like before they take whatever next steps they want to take to get into this relationship, they got questions about a past person. And you could be a bit defensive about this or a little bit guarded about it, because you may not be like, you may be a bit closed off when it comes to like relationships is what I'm getting. For some of you guys, tell us more, Holy Spirit. If you're in a relationship, there's something here that the person you're in a relationship feels like they need to know, or something has to change about like the information. It's like information you're not sharing, they want you to share. They want you to open up and share with them. So if you're already in a relationship, if you used to be in an abusive one, it's like this person wants you to open up and talk about it with them, though. They want to talk to you about it. You know, if this is a newer person, they got some questions here, things that they need clarity on before you guys take it to the next level. Because somebody here has been wounded in a past relationship when it comes to money. It could be both of you or one of you. All right. We have the King of Swords coming out. That's like in a challenge position. Three of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like there's someone here, a King of Swords, maybe a bitter, hateful person. This abusive person here is acting like a financial blockage. That's what I want to say. We have the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you guys are dealing with someone who's very independent. Like, whoever this masculine energy is, I feel like this is someone who has very strong boundaries themselves. Maybe when it comes to their finances as well, they have very strong boundaries. Also feel like this is someone who is independent financially. But with the Strength card being here and the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is someone who's like really learned or has really, someone here could be like very successful or just very stable financially, very stable, very sturdy. I feel like someone is here very strong financially, very strong on their own. I feel like this person is, or this could be you, collective. But I feel like there's someone here who could be looking at you as like the opposite of them, you know? And they have questions. No. That's what I'm getting. They have questions here. Like I said, if you're already in a relationship, whoever you're in a relationship with, they want to know more about a past relationship. That's what I'm getting. All right. And whoever this past person is, whether you're in a relationship or single, you guys have a past person who's spying on you, right? And whoever you're in a new connection with, they want to know more about this person who's spying on you. They probably can sense that it's someone else in your energy here. I feel like whoever this is someone, this past person is definitely someone who is like nosy when it comes to your money, or they could be gossiping about your money. Someone here could be, but all the money cards are in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Financial stability is in reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords. So you guys could be learning something here about money, but I also feel like you could possibly have someone here gossiping about your money, or something that happened with you and money, a loss of money, or something like that. Okay, I don't know, you guys. I hope this is making sense for whoever it's making sense for. All right, tell us more, Holy Spirit. All these cards are coming out reversed. We have the Page of Wands here. That's like bad news with the Five of Swords. Yeah, someone here feels like Oh, there's someone here gossiping about your money. Give me one more for this Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands. We have a Star in reverse showing with the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here too, with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, it could really be someone like spreading gossip about your finances. I feel like there's also someone here who could be nervous about maybe you being bad news, or maybe you're nervous about this masculine being bad news, or just not making a wise decision. I feel like there's someone here who really wants to make a wise decision. Their biggest concern though is about money, okay? And your ex situation. They want to know what that is about. Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. It's so many cards in reverse, you guys. I never get like this many reversals. There's someone here who is like, they ain't shit. That's what I want to say. With all these cards coming out in reverse. And I feel like people are seeing them for who they are. I feel like for some of you guys, you were in a relationship. It was the wrong relationship. You know, with this particular full card, this is the full card where you go on a journey. It's the wrong journey. You had the wrong information. You got tricked or something like this. So I feel like sorry about that, guys. I feel like you could be feeling like if this is like a past person, like you don't want to make a mistake. You know what I mean? Because you were in a terrible connection before, and there's a huge thing here that has something to do with money, you guys. I'm not really sure what that's about, but there's definitely like a person you're either in a relationship with who wants to talk to you about your past person, or a person who wants to be in a relationship with you who wants to talk about your past person, but they also want to talk about money too. And I feel like you have a past person here who's doing something to be a block to you financially, or they are gossiping about your finances, or they're trying to learn something about your finances, but they're doing this by spying on you. Okay, I feel like you got somebody pocket watching you, an ex, okay? For a lot of you, this ex, this could be like a masculine energy, okay? Put the genders where they go. But this is like, this could possibly, for some of you, be a masculine who's pocket watching. Now, for all of you listening, some of you could be a masculine dealing with the masculine, a feminine dealing with the masculine. But for some of you, you could be feminine and you got a masculine who's pocket watching you, okay? All right, let's see advice for the collective, Holy Spirit. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. What's your advice for the collective? I'm not sure what this is about. Make sure you guys hit that like button if the messages are resonating for you. We have the Strength card coming out. Advice for the collective. All right, we have the Queen of Swords coming out. There's something here about like taming your emotions while you speak your truth, or you could be speaking your truth. All right, last card out is the Knight of Cups. I feel like advice from Spirit is like this conversation that takes place between you and this masculine who's inquiring about your finances, or an ex, or you're in a relationship with this person, or you're not, but they want to be in one, or whatever this is. I feel like your advice from Spirit, we have the Nine of Cups, is first of all, do what satisfies you. Do what you desire to do. Do what it is that you want, what fulfills you, what satisfies you, what makes you happy. You know what I mean? That thing that you feel like is wish fulfillment for you. That thing that you feel like is destiny for you. Excuse me. But I feel like advice from Spirit is to continue to be strong. Like, I feel like you're someone who's very fortified in your emotions. But Spirit is saying, though, like, even though you are, you know, it's not easy to trigger you emotionally. Spirit is saying that, you know, even though you have your emotions under control, I feel like there's still this energy here with the Queen of Swords being here is really giving me like the Ace of Swords energy. And the Knight of Cups, like, still manage to, like, be a gentleman, or still manage to eloquently say how you feel without being emotional, if you can help it, or without being emotionally triggered. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this, because you're talking about your past, or you're talking about an abusive ex, or you're talking about a financial situation that where you got the short end of the stick somehow. I feel like advice from Spirit is just to be honest about what happened, and to share, you know, your experience, you know, how things made you feel, the facts, you know, with the Queen of Swords being here. But, you know, also to share like the growth that came from the situation. With the Knight of Cups, it's like a grace, I don't know, that came from this situation. It's just like when you're sharing your story, be sure to share it like effectively. It's something like this. It's about the way you express yourself. Make sure you express yourself adequately. Don't be afraid to speak your truth with the Queen of Swords here. I feel like with the Queen of Cups, don't be afraid to say how you feel. Also feel like with the Strength card here, if it doesn't come out perfectly, then that is okay. If everything doesn't come out the way you would like for it to sound, I feel like the key is just for you to stand your ground and speak your truth to whomever this romantic interest is. That concludes your reading. Okay. I don't know what this reading was about. This was very different. Leave a message in the comments for me. Let me know. What is this about, collective, okay? If the messages resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you like my vibe, if you like the way I read energy, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. But collective, I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.